All right, everybody, welcome back. It's been a little bit. I had a U.S. holiday here for Thanksgiving. Took some time off. Took a week off. We're back. We're ready to do some work, and we're gonna go up. We're gonna do it finally. We're gonna put some trees in. I think I finally have a design. For my holiday, I end up doing a little bit of driving. I go over some mountain passes, and it was good because I was able to. It was right at wintertime, got some snow in there, and had a good, interesting drive over. Learned some things, observed some things too. Was out there in the world and looked at some things, and kind of picked up some ideas. So let me get some supplies, get something started, and we're gonna plop down a tree right here. Got some ideas. We're gonna put one down right here, I think, and start from there. So let me go grab some stuff, and I'll be back with you guys here in just a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So let's talk about what I learned before we get going. So one of the things that I learned out there, and I'll try to throw up an image or two if I can find something about some of these evergreen trees that are here in Washington State, is that on the a lot of the trees in the mountains end up being fairly tall and fairly thin. They don't have a lot of foliage. If you're looking at like a Minecraft spruce tree, they can grow really super tall and then just have the leaves up at the top. And that's generally true, but I want to put a little bit of spin on it. And if you look at the way some of these mountain forests end up laying out, you have a lot of trees that are really relatively packed in tight. And what ends up happening is their bottom is fairly void of branches, and then the tops of them end up having where most of the leaves are at. So what we're gonna do is come back here. I've got some stuff, and we're gonna plant down our first tree here, and we're gonna go up. Super simple spruce. We're gonna go fairly high. So these trees are gonna be relatively high trees. And what we're gonna do is we are going to some leaves in here, and X, boom, and he's starting to look like a Minecraft tree, I think. But this is where I want that to stop. So fairly tall, and it's going to be relatively thin. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a nice tall tree, and then we're going to scaffold up. And this is where we're going to start seeing the things come into play, I think. At least that's my hope. So I built one of these. But I think what we're going to do is start wrapping some trees around, some of these leaves around. And that is kind of what we're going to have to give us some of this this feel, I hope, of the wrapping of this stuff. Do that. And we're going to stop about halfway down. At least that's the plan. Figures. That'd be string. There we go. All right, and we're gonna wrap down these leaves, but we're not going to go super far down. That's at least the whole goal, is we're going to stop about halfway. And stop right around in here. And this and this. And we're going to take out this. There we go. I think that's going to work. That. Pretty straightforward tree build, I think. All right, let's hop down, take a quick snooze, and take a look at what we got. All right, let's take a look at it from a little bit of a distance here. All right. All right, so we got some work to do. Always on trees, you always got some work to do. And the trick with it is I kind of like the look as far as how high up this is. But what I need to do is I need to bush it out a little bit. And what that's going to be is this. What we're going to do is this kind of thing. That. Yeah. Looking a little better on this side. Now I got to go look at the other side. This needs to be filled in a little bit, which is kind of what I've expected. And that's one thing I like about building on trees is that it doesn't happen overnight. Oh, that's going to go. I need that. All right. Yeah, it's starting to come in together there. So you kind of see what the look and feel is going to be here. The upper part. Need to bush out a little bit here. Okay. You can do that. And I'm using the scaffolding. I could use the logs or whatever pretty easily if I wanted to, but I kind of want to keep that scaffolding under control. There we go. Yeah. So, you can kind of see up there what we're looking at. Well, it's sort of like really bushy up at the top, sort of controlled and set up there in such a way that it is relatively high up there. Now, there's a couple of different reasons why I wanted to do this. This allows us to build super tall and high trees so that they can do some cool things in this area. Okay? You can kind of see how well that works. Now we got one more thing to do. I thought I brought them. I got sticks. So much stuff. Nope, it's all dark oak. All right, let's get some. That, and then we're gonna build some spruce. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And down below, what we want, right below the bottom of the branches. Ah! This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So what we want is we want to put something there. And one there. Yeah. Kind of see some branches in there that don't have leaves, and maybe we'll cover some of these with leaves. Definitely want to have, there we go. That's it. Nothing fancy. We're noticing on a lot of these when I was up there is that the bottoms are relatively just bare. They're trunks. So that's what we're going to kind of do for our trees. Just sort of real bushy up at the top. And then the next thing that's going to happen automatically that we need to get in there. So these are going to need this regardless of where they're at. And then a lot of these are going to pick up on their own. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. The rest of this top stuff. Yep. Just a little bit of white just to give it a little bit of a flavor. Show that it's been here a little while. And when it actually snows, it's going to fill in a lot of those. But some of these we're going to have to do by hand, which is totally understandable. So that's kind of what we're going to do for our trees. That's what we're going to do in this area. These are going to be these tall pines. And because of the way that they're built, they're designed to be relatively close together. So in certain areas, we're going to be putting a couple of them. And the other thing that I wanted to do with these, and this is really the key thing on this one, is that these suckers in the mountains, they hang on to things. So my goal here is I'm going to try and do something a little bit different right here. Let's drop out this box. And let's get this second tree in here. See what we look like. So the first thing is we need a foundation for it. And that foundation is going to be rocks. What we're going to do is we're going to go boom, 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 boom. And we're going to get some andesite, and we're going to fill this in to give it a little bit of texture. Want all that cobble out of there. All right. And we may come during the snow down a little bit, I think is what we're going to also do. You know, something like, you do it. I got some snow in here. Let's go here, here, here. Snow blocks. Go. Whoops. Too far. All right. And I think I picked up all my stuff, didn't I? Yeah, I did. What we're going to do here is we are going to go and do this. You ever have that habit in Minecraft where you just make tons of crafting benches? Couldn't think of the word. Sitting right there in front of me. Couldn't think of the word. My bad. All right, so we got a little bit of texture in here, and we're going to put a tree right there. And you're saying, right there on the side of the mountain? I said, yes, right there on the side of the mountain. What we're going to do is we're going to do this. let's see here. You out here. My goal is to put we're gonna go up. So now you can see as we're putting this tree up here, why I was saying that they want to be tall and thin. All right, let's crawl up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set this in here such a way this tree grabbing a hold of this stuff and keeping itself tight to the wall here. Sitting right like that. All right, so let me go sleep, and then build this up, and we'll come back here in just a second, and I'll show you what it looks like. Be right back. All right, everybody. So we're sitting here by the portal because I kind of want to make sure that the sort of the reveal looks as though you're coming out of the portal and seeing it. So coming out of the portal, and there is our first tree, or second tree. Kind of see it there, kind of hidden out of the way, and I think we're gonna have probably another one right here. It's kind of why I got that hole in the wall there. A couple more coming up behind it, so you get a context of where they're at, and then I'll fill in like almost like a forest around it. So let's go take a look at it. Pop down here. You can see I got it worked into the rock wall here, supported by stairs, a couple slabs in here to show that it's sort of growing up in here. Get the leaves in there just to give it a little bit of greenery. Might put light behind there or snow behind there or something, just to give it a look and feel. And you kind of see here, let's hop in the camera view. It's just a handful of leaves wrapped around it. It's not anything super stylistic, other than that I think it really fits here. It's got a very similar feel to the default spruce Minecraft spruce trees, but a little bit less regular, and that's kind of what I think is important about trees on there. So got some work in front of me. There should be a bunch of them put in here. So I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about these, and how we got these put into place. I got a bunch of work to do, but that's okay. I don't mind doing trees. I kind of like doing landscaping and trees and getting all this stuff tied in and working around. And I kind of want to get this big old area here squared away, to kind of get a feel for what's going in here. And I think like tree in here, probably one sitting up in here, just sort of to fill in the areas and sort of not have it. Maybe one right here too. That'd be a good spot for one right here. Maybe kind of that picture shooting at that tree is kind of important. But this would make this dirt. I could put some grass in here, a variety of different things in here, sort of to show the flair for it. But that's what I got time for this week. Love to hear what you guys think of these. Tell me what you think about these trees. Give me some tips, hints, tricks, anything you want to say about them. I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about them. I always enjoy the feedback. You can leave me a comment down below, probably the best way to do it, or you can hit me up on Twitter at a wandering nerd, if Twitter's still around. But definitely let me know what you guys think of these, how you think they turned out. There you are. I heard you around here. Yeah, I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking about them and how you think they're going to turn out. So appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I'd love to love the feedback on this one, and I'd love for you, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Again, that's if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more like this, I do all different kinds of things here. Definitely take the time to subscribe. We'll be definitely coming back with you. So, again, appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I got some trees to build. And until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.